Right. So sorry we had to reschedule, but here I am. It's a little bit, well, it's a lot later than I wanted to get on, and I'm sorry about that, but thank you for being patient. Hello, happy Tuesday. Let me crawl up into my little old lady section here. Oh, goodness gracious. So I see that 3 of you are here. Hello, hello. I'll just wait a couple seconds. I know that the time change may have like pushed some people back or whatever, but yeah, I don't even have a glass of wine yet. Like, that's how, not unprepared, but I don't know, like the time just got away from me, and then Travis got home and he had to do his workout and all that stuff, and like I don't even have a glass of wine, and I'm usually always ready with a glass of wine to talk to you guys and talk your heads off on Tuesday nights when I don't have to reschedule. But anyways, yeah, it would, like, time just got away from us and stuff, and it was like, oh my god, I gotta push it back a little bit. I was still cooking dinner, and like, what the hell is happening? Kind of one of those things. But yeah, pretty sure I'll have a glass of wine in my hand soon. Hey, Steve. Travis will probably be ready to crack open our bottle of wine. He just did a pretty intense workout, so trying to really prioritize that, since like we both kind of have had some tough mental health weeks, and then he got sick last week and stuff, and so he almost didn't do his ride, and I was like, no, you have to do it. Like, we just got to prioritize that, get on. I'll push the thing back a little bit. I hadn't even blow dry my hair yet. I hadn't even eaten yet. So anyways, story of my life. You know, if it's gonna happen, it happens to me and for me and because of me and to me and all the things. Oh, but yeah, this week has been better as far as like health and being able to like be productive and stuff. Today's my daughter's 10th birthday. Oh, I just can't believe it. Like, I've been a mother for a decade, and like I can't believe it. It's all I've ever wanted to be. So like for basically a third of my life so far, I've been mom, and it's like great. So anyway, we celebrated. She's at her dad's tonight, so we celebrated that this morning, and then we're gonna celebrate all weekend. I can't freaking believe she's 10. That's so fucking wild. I have stuff all over me. I'm just in here picking and picking at myself. So how are you guys? How's your week? Anything new? Anything to update? Anything crazy? I'm trying to think too. If anything crazy happened. Yeah, 10 years. 10 years of mama. So weird. My best friend has a almost, well, let's see, holy shit. Almost 16-year-old. And that is wild too. Like, ugh. But she's like best case scenario teenager. My daughter is gonna be, she's gonna be so fun when she's a teenager, and by fun I mean I'm gonna be extremely challenged. I think she's gonna be good, but she's gonna be challenging. Let's see, mini pub crawl. I didn't see your first message, Barry. Yeah, I gotta grab some wine. Someone text Travis and tell him to bring me some wine. I have never done a pub crawl. I don't know what qualifies as a, go away, as a pub crawl, or oops, or what doesn't. I think they have to be like specifically called a pub crawl and you participate in them, but I have done a thing where I walk from bar to bar to bar to bar to bar a few times in my life. I don't know where my rings are. So is that considered a pub crawl too? Because I don't know. I get that screenshot as a picture. That's pretty cool. But I see them all the time. That qualifies. Okay, good. Then yes, I have done a pub crawl. That's been so long since I've been able to do that. You want to talk about decades? But when I was traveling a lot and I was alone a lot, like doing signings and going to, like, I was dancing in the clubs and stuff like that. And like before I hired my assistant, I was alone a lot, and and this is probably really stupid, like to go places alone in that vulnerable of a situation. But I would like start at one place and like meet some people, and we'd go to a next place and a next place and a next place. And to be really honest with you, even though like times are different now, that was, you know, 10, more than 10 years ago. Way more than 10 years ago. Was it even 15 years ago? Yeah, I think it was between 14 and 12 years ago. Things were slightly different, but I did make some stupid choices, and I would go to these places alone and like meet people, and then we would go around. I'd never go to anyone's house or anything like that, but there was this one time though I had like, this is so stupid, I had like $4,000 in cash on me because I had just danced. And I got it stolen like right out of my purse. Like, it's so dumb. I was upset with myself because I knew better. Like, I wasn't even mad at the situation. And also, that next day, I was going to dance again and earn money again. Wow, times are different now for me. Wow. But yeah, like I would do that all over the place. And to be really honest with you, I miss that the most, because I've always, more than anything, like my whole thing, my whole, not thing, but what I love the most is connecting with people, because, well, I mean, for many reasons, but I think one of my biggest whys or becauses is because I spent so much of my childhood, like, before, like in the trauma part of it, I was alone a lot. And then at school, nobody liked me. It was weird. Like, I was really weird. I wore Power Ranger shirts and Ninja Turtle shoes, and I dressed like a tomboy. And I was the weirdo whose mom had long black hair and a belly button piercing that showed it off, like, in the middle of Oklahoma, you know, whatever. Like, people call it to my, I was young. I was younger than my daughter because I moved in with my grandparents when I was 7. Like, they would call my mom a whore and stuff like that. I'm like, what does that even mean? I don't get it. And then, you know, you find out what that means. Hey, AJ. So, and then after that, you know, I was the kid who just moved to Choctaw, and then I was always the weirdo. Like, I was always whatever. So, getting out and connecting with these other people when I started dancing and being in the adult business and like going to signings and like all that, I loved that. I soaked that in so much. Like, I was on a plane all the time. Like, I was, you know, I loved it so much. Like, even though like sometimes the dancing was grueling and stuff like that, and my body's paying for a lot of the damage. I'm messing with my hair a lot because I'm nervous. Sorry, I can admit that. Um, I loved it. I loved the connection with people, and I miss that a lot. And I'm especially like right now in 2020, it's given me a lot of time to think about like I'm really good at, because of all those things, I think, that I went through or whatever. And then when I'm not connecting with people, or when I don't feel like I'm important enough to connect with people, or what I'm going through should bother anybody else, I'm really good at putting myself in an island. Even in my marriage, I had to stop doing that because I put myself on an island and it's just me. And I'm the one taking care of all these little things. And I'm just on my island. So like, you know, I'm like, hey, you know, before I used to like being on my island, and I am comfortable there. But this has really been like, it's really kind of both. I'm like, okay, this is great, because now I don't have to explain why I'm so shut off from everything, because everyone's shut off from everything right now. But then at the same time, I don't want to feel that way anymore. I think a lot of us can relate, but anyway, it makes me especially appreciate those times and take a look back, and instead of feeling, you know, some of the shame for certain aspects of it, I can feel good about, I was out there and I was like, and I had a lot of positive experiences. You know, I have people coming up to me, or not up to me, but not physically, but like on social media and stuff, and they're like, hey, I met you at this point in time, and you know, we talked about this, and you were so cool, and you helped me with that, and it was just so great. And that's great to me. Like, that's all I ever want to do, is make a positive impact on someone's life. because, you know, those are the kind of things that mean a lot to me. So anyway, how do we get on this? How do we get on that subject? Because I just go to rambling all the time. I don't remember how we got on that subject. Well, anyways, sorry. So there was a ramble. Yeah. I know it started off as something specific. Someone please put me back on track. Where did that start? Well, anyway, we could talk about something new. What else? We have October, 2 full moons in October. And I'm thinking it's time to do a parasite cleanse. I know that sounds really gross, but every time I've done a parasite cleanse, I've been very successful at correcting several things that I'm like, oh yeah, duh, I should have just linked this to this in the first place, and I would have probably done a lot better. So I probably should just do them. So my plan is to do one in October and then to do another one in February, just to keep myself cleaned out. So that's gonna start in, well, it kind of started today, and then it will go into the end of October, I think. If I'm able to clear them out or fix the problem before the end of October, I may not go that far. It's just gonna depend. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I think it's so cool to have 2 full moons in 1 month. So I'm trying to think of like some really cool content I can try to put out, you know, some maybe sexy, not rituals. They don't really call, I guess they are rituals. I hope you guys won't think like satanic or anything like that, because I'm not. But yeah, like I like to do maybe little sexy dances under the moon and stuff like that. Now, like, I finally fucking see the moon because all the fires are well, no, they're not gone, but I can see the moon now because the smoke is better. So that makes me really happy. We sat outside on Saturday and did a fire, and I just like stared at the moon and well, like the 12 stars I can see in LA because of the light wash. But I appreciated it anyways because it had been a long time since the light's weird. Since I've been able to see the moon. So that was pretty cool. And we did did I say already we did a fire? Fires are like my jam. I love fires. Ooh. Worked out really hard today. I've been doing that. I've been working out really hard. Doing like four types of little workouts, and then getting in the sauna after that. It's been pretty great, but it's like a different kind of tired. It's like, well, I'm sure you guys know, like Steve, like all day on the golf course or whatever, and you're just like, wow, that was like really good. Like a whole day or a whole good like session of a good workout is a different kind of tired. But yeah, that's really it for us. Been watching football. Excited that football's back. Like, I kind of can't believe it. Kind of like I'm still in disbelief that it's going to. What is happening? I thought he already debated. I just got something about the debate. Isn't the debate going on right now? I thought it was on. Where's my remote? I didn't put it on. Like, I know a lot of people are sick of politics. I know who I'm voting for. I don't want to watch them talk. Like, oh, here it is. Yeah, I don't want to. I can't. I can't do it. I like watching like stuff after the fact. And I can make, like, at the time that it happens, I don't know. Like, I need to watch something after the fact and, like, be able to, like, grab things and compare and contrast later. This is live? Why? Okay, I can't do it. I can't do it. Can't do it. Oof. Okay. Facebook, all of it is so unbearable. It's like, don't know. I've had so many people. I can't. I can't want to do it. I don't do it. I I was raised that like you just don't really talk about politics and religion and money. That's whatever. But especially politics, religion. No matter what you believe or whatever, because it's just, I mean, there's no point. Really, like, vote for who you vote for. I don't know. I don't know. Because it doesn't make a difference to me. Like, if you don't vote the same that I do, it doesn't make me think any differently of you. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Facebook is unbearable. And you know what? The thing that is most, I think, annoying is that people just don't know what they're talking about on both sides. Like, it doesn't matter. A lot of the people that I know that post and shout things from the rooftops really have no idea what they're talking about. And that's the thing that gets me the most. They read a headline, they see a something is fake or not real. And again, that's on both sides. It's just like, I will say, I gotta turn it off. I just turned it down thinking I'd be able to do it, but hold on.
Psychologists or psychiatrists to keep them from having to use force and be able to talk people down. We have to have community policing like we had before, where the officers get to know the people in the community.
Yeah, I don't think at this point, like what you said, you know who you're voting for right now, and that's not going to change. And a lot of people's opinions aren't going to change at this point in the race. Ugh, I can't. Yeah, no, you're not going to change your mind. And so right now it's hateful. And like, I don't know. I don't like the hateful part of it. I guess that's always been part of it. But it's like, also, when's the last time, and we don't have to talk political for a very long time, but I just like, seriously, I'm asking you guys, when's the last time we had a president that everyone loved and that there was no conspiracy theories against and there was no, absolutely zero, like, crime or anything, or like anything, any dirt that anyone could say? That just, I don't know. It's just, it's always gonna, unfortunately, it's always gonna be so divided. And like, I haven't seen it this bad in a long time. I haven't seen like this kind of division and tension in a very long time. And it's what I've seen's probably been on the news from a different era that I wasn't even part of. I don't know, but it is really bad. See? Okay, so ever. So you guys, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know why every single, like, it's not even every 4 years. It feels like every 8 years. Because of like if a second term is happening or not happening. I just feel like, man, it's a lot. It's heavy. And now we're in this pandemic and whatever you believe about that. I don't want to watch Forensic Files either, but I wanted to get it off of these two. Are you guys watching this? Do you have it on? Okay. Anyways, I can't. Just turn it off, Ashley. Jeez Louise. makes no difference to you, Barry. Of course it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. It's like, so anyway, we talk about like, if you can trust yourself enough to like vote based on what you believe and what you feel, then you can trust yourself enough to know that you don't need to talk about it. Think differently when we're all living in your basement. Wait. Are we talking about Barry? Because everyone's fleeing the United States. Well, to hell with the... Hey, how is Cobra Kai, by the way? I heard it's really good. That's what I thought you meant. I heard Cobra Kai's really good, and I want to watch it with my kids, but I want them to watch the Karate Kids, whatever, first. But I just keep hearing great things about Cobra Kai. Also, not super loving Netflix right now. So, I don't know, but it's like, whatever. But yeah, I hear it's really good. Man, I'll tell you. Golly. I don't know that I would really leave the United States, honestly. I mean, I don't know, whatever's gonna happen. What is gonna happen? I hope not civil war. I think we're kind of already in the midst of that. But gotta get out of California. That's for damn sure. Well, you have me at wine. So maybe I will leave the United States. That was crazy. It's like I love this country. Oh, it's okay. Hey, Thomas. We're definitely not talking about politics right now. Yeah, we are. But I love my country. I do. Like, I really do. And I don't want to be made to feel crazy for that. You know what I mean? No matter what. Like, who cares who I'm voting for? Like, I like my country. Hearing the fires may be the end of this year's... I know. That sucks, too. And I follow a lot of people, obviously, because Napa's my favorite place in the world. I follow a lot of people that have, like, property up there, or even just the wineries that I love. Thankfully, One Hope is fine, and, you know, they are the type of winery slash business slash corporation that can switch kind of gears and help, you know, because they're already a charitable winery. So they're going to now switch gears and have some wines, obviously specifically for the places affected. But, I mean, it is if 2020 didn't put a stop to enough. You know, they were so excited up there harvesting and everything. And then, you know, obviously going to be harvesting into the next couple weeks when that happens. And they got all burnt up. That is just so crazy. So shitty. Whew. We need to talk about good stuff. Let's talk about good stuff. What's good? Okay, so new month of October. I have some plans for some, you know, to try to get some content. Travis is helping me. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. Travis is helping me with a content schedule. So on Tuesday nights after the live, I'm gonna get some content every Tuesday nights. And then every other Thursday night, I can also grab some content, and he's gonna help me with that. The problem is that there's so many variables to that, because Travis has, and I do too, but they're different. Like, mine's more like physical and his is more mental, where he'll have these flare-ups, and like I have to hold everything down, and there is no way around it. I gotta think of ways to be creative, like when the kids are doing their school. But when my son is in school, I literally have to sit back here with him the whole time. Like, if I walk away for 2 seconds and he needs me, or he needs something, or he can't type something or read something or find something or whatever, I have to be there, like, pretty much all day. So anyways, so October, we get to look forward to Ashley getting time management help and scheduled content grabbing times, which is weird to me, because, like, I really like to be authentic, when I really feel the vibe of creating content, or just, and it's just taking pictures and stuff, and like sometimes video, and I get that, but I like for it to be authentic. If I just get done with the workout and I'm feeling sexy and I'm feeling sweaty and I want to like record a little dance before I get in the shower, I want to be able to do that, which I still will, but that's what I'm talking about, like that kind of momentum where it's just like, okay, I just did this, I'm feeling great, or I'm really feeling this vibe today, and I'm gonna grab this content, so we get to, but I am gonna get some help with it, and we're gonna have some fun in October, and then we're going into holiday seasons, which I fucking love. I am ready to put up my Christmas tree right now. Like, I will go. If Travis came in here and he's like, let's put up the Christmas tree, I'd say, okay, let's go. And we've been talking about when we're actually going to put up the Christmas tree this year. Don't think that hasn't been a conversation. Like, I'm just, fuck it. Like, I'm not gonna watch the news anymore. I'm just gonna put up my Christmas tree, and I'm gonna watch holiday festive movies. And oh, hold on a second. I might blur. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Oh, this year. You silly, silly year, you. But I really, like, I'm kind of tired of hearing, like, not tired of hearing, but I really kind of wish people would stop saying, like, what's next, or it can't get any worse, or, things to that energy, because, like, and I don't know what you guys believe, but I truly believe that the universe listens to all of that. And as a collective, if a lot of people right now are saying that, or feeling that, or thinking it, or putting that energy out there, then I really feel like we're gonna get what we're asking for. I mean, it can always be worse, and like, then we don't always have to be looking for the next crazy thing that's going to be happening. I mean, it's like, that's like when you're trying to heal the human body. Like, yeah, we can kind of hope that we can foretell what might happen, but we want it to be the good thing. We don't want to, bye Barry, have a good night. Like, we don't want to just, like, if we're not in a state of good health, we don't want to just feel like, okay, well, can't get any worse than this, or like, what's next. Like, your body, your cells hear that, just like the universe hears us, and things will act accordingly. And I get it, like, things come in waves all the time. There's natural disasters, there's shit that happens, there's people that fuck up, whatever. But I just really that's what I'm getting a little bit wary of, because it's like, you've seen it. You're literally watching it unfold before your eyes, asking for what's next, or who had this on your calendar for September. And then it's like this crazy shit. Like, stop it. Like, maybe everyone needs to put up a Christmas tree or a menorah, or I don't know, something, or whatever it is they practice and believe, because there's way more beliefs than that. And we'll just end this year with whatever we celebrate. Cheer. I'm sick of it. Everybody's sick of it. Y'all, it's been 28 minutes. I have gone on and on. Actually, it's been 29 minutes. I've gone on and on. I don't have a glass of wine, and I'm probably going to jump off of here and go get my glass of wine, and then get my son in the shower and stuff. But thank you for joining me, letting me talk at you. And thanks for all your feedback and comments. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.